Have you ever considered how powerful your assumptions can be in shaping your reality? Let's delve into the fascinating world of the law of assumption. This principle, as simple as it sounds, holds an immense power, the power to mold our life experiences. The law of assumption is not some highbrow psychological concept. It's an everyday occurrence, a part of our daily lives. It's about the beliefs we hold and the thoughts we assume to be true. It's about how those beliefs and thoughts, whether positive or negative, influence our actions and consequently, our outcomes. Imagine an artist standing before a blank canvas. The artist's assumption about their skill and creativity will significantly influence the masterpiece they create. If they assume they are capable and talented, each brushstroke will be imbued with confidence, leading to a work of art that reflects their positive self-belief. Conversely, if they assume they lack talent, their brushstrokes may be hesitant, their creativity stifled, resulting in a piece that mirrors their self-doubt. In the same way, our lives are the canvas, and our assumptions are the artist. We paint our reality with the brush of assumption. If we assume success, we act in ways that attract success. If we assume failure, we behave in manners that invite failure. Our assumptions, in effect, become self-fulfilling prophecies. The power of assumption isn't just about personal beliefs, though. It extends to our perceptions of the world around us. If we assume the world to be a friendly place, we'll encounter kindness and generosity. If we assume it's hostile, we'll likely face conflict and adversity. Recognizing the power of assumption is the first step towards harnessing its potential. It's about understanding that our assumptions aren't just idle thoughts. They are the architects of our reality, the sculptors of our destiny. So, let's challenge our negative assumptions. Let's replace them with positive ones. Let's assume success, happiness, and fulfillment. And watch as our reality shifts to mirror these assumptions. Remember, what you assume daily can either limit your potential or propel you to heights you've never imagined. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, the inventor of the light bulb. A tale that holds the essence of the law of assumption, a testament to the power of unwavering belief. Edison wasn't always a successful inventor. In fact, he was a man who faced failure more times than most of us could bear. The light bulb, one of his most famed inventions, didn't come to him on a silver platter. It was the product of innumerable trials, countless errors, and a relentless belief in his assumption. He assumed he could invent the light bulb. It wasn't a mere hope or a wishful thinking. It was a firm belief, a conviction that transcended the realm of possibilities into the domain of inevitabilities. He didn't just think he could do it, he knew he could. Despite thousands of failed attempts, Edison never swayed from his assumption. Each failed experiment was not a setback, but a stepping stone, a lesson that brought him closer to his goal. He once said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His belief in his assumption was so strong that even failure couldn't deter him, and eventually, his assumption turned into reality. After years of relentless pursuit, countless trials and relentless determination, Edison finally invented the light bulb. His unwavering belief in his assumption led to a breakthrough that illuminated the world. Thomas Edison's story isn't just about inventing a light bulb. It's about the power of assumption, the strength of unwavering belief, and the might of relentless determination. His story is a testament to the fact that our assumptions, when held with unwavering belief, can shape our reality and determine our fate. Edison's story perfectly illustrates how powerful our assumptions can be in determining our fate. His legacy continues to shine brightly, a beacon of hope for all those who dare to assume, believe, and persevere in the face of adversity. Another inspiring example is Roger Bannister, the first person to run a mile in under 4 minutes. This achievement was not simply a victory in athletics, but a triumph of the human spirit. From the beginning, Bannister was driven by an unshakable assumption that he could break the 4-minute barrier, a feat that was widely believed to be impossible. Bannister's journey began in the early 1950s, when he was a medical student at Oxford University. Despite the rigorous academic demands, he found time to train as a middle-distance runner. Bannister was not the most physically gifted athlete, but he possessed a fierce determination and an unwavering belief in his abilities. The 4-minute mile was seen as an insurmountable barrier, a limitation of human physiology. But Bannister saw it differently. He assumed he could break this barrier, an assumption that was not based on arrogance but on a deep belief in his potential. This assumption was his guiding light, his beacon in the face of doubts, skepticism, and the weight of historical precedent. Bannister's assumption was not a mere wish or a dream, it was an inner conviction that he could do it. He trained relentlessly, pushing his body to its limits, often to the point of exhaustion. His assumption gave him the courage to defy the naysayers, the strength to endure the grueling training sessions, and the resilience to bounce back from the occasional setbacks. And then, on a windy day in May of 1954, Bannister's assumption became a reality. He ran the mile in 3 minutes, 59.4 seconds, shattering the 4-minute barrier and rewriting the history of athletics. His achievement was a testament to the power of assumption, an affirmation of the human capacity to transcend perceived limitations. Bannister's story shows us that our assumptions can help us break barriers and achieve what others believe to be impossible. His journey reminds us that when we assume we can, we unleash a powerful force that propels us towards our goals, regardless of the challenges we face. So let's take a leaf out of Bannister's book and start assuming we can achieve our dreams. After all, what we assume, we become. Let's not forget the story of Oprah Winfrey, a woman who rose from poverty to become a media mogul. Born into poverty in rural Mississippi, Oprah Winfrey's story is a beacon of inspiration. She faced numerous hardships in her early life, including sexual abuse and teenage pregnancy. But she didn't let these experiences define her. Instead, she assumed a different destiny for herself, one of success and influence. Winfrey's assumption was not a mere wish or a simple dream. It was a firm belief, a conviction about her potential and capabilities. She believed she could rise above her circumstances, and this belief fueled her ambition. She worked tirelessly, pushing herself to the limits, learning, growing, and seizing every opportunity that came her way. Her big break came when she was hired as a co-anchor for the local evening news at the age of 19. But that was just the beginning. Her unique, empathetic style of journalism caught the attention of the masses, and soon she was hosting her own national talk show, The Oprah Winfrey Show. It was a resounding success, resonating with millions of viewers and sparking conversations on important societal issues. Winfrey's assumption about her potential had transformed into reality. She didn't just become a successful talk show host, she became a media mogul, an actress, a producer, and a philanthropist. She became a voice for the voiceless, a beacon of hope for those in despair. Her story is a testament to the power of assumption. It's important to note that Winfrey's journey was not easy. She faced numerous challenges and setbacks, but she remained undeterred. Her assumption was her driving force, her unwavering belief in her capability to succeed, regardless of the obstacles. This is the power of the law of assumption. So, what are you assuming about your life? Is it pushing you towards success or holding you back? Remember, your assumptions shape your actions, and your actions shape your destiny. Winfrey's story demonstrates how our assumptions can shape our destiny. As we've seen from these stories, our assumptions have the power to shape our lives. Allow me to take you back through the journey we've embarked on today. We delved into the concept of the law of assumption, its astounding influence, and its omnipresence in our lives. It's a simple yet profound truth. What we assume, we can and will become. Let's not forget the powerful examples we've explored, each one a testament to the might of the law of assumption. Thomas Edison, the mastermind behind the electric light bulb, assumed he could illuminate the world, and so he did. His tenacious spirit and unwavering belief in his assumption led him to a discovery that has since brightened millions of lives. Then there's Roger Bannister, the relentless runner who broke the 4-minute mile barrier. He assumed he could outrun the limitations set by others, and he did. His bold assumption shattered a seemingly insurmountable record and redefined what was possible for athletes worldwide. And of course, we have the remarkable story of Oprah Winfrey, a beacon of hope and resilience. She assumed she could rise above her circumstances, and she soared. Her assumption fueled her journey from a life of hardship to a position of global influence and inspiration. Each of these remarkable individuals harnessed the power of the law of assumption in their lives. They dared to assume the extraordinary, and in doing so, they transformed their realities. So what assumptions are you holding about your life? Are they empowering you or holding you back? Remember, your assumptions are not just idle thoughts. They are potent forces shaping your reality. If you assume you can, you are already halfway there. If you assume you cannot, you've lost before even starting. Assume the best for yourself and watch as you start to move towards it. After all, what you assume, you become. You